Hi, Ryan. How are you?
Now I'm here. What's up? Oh shoot, my phone fell.
Oh my God. What happened to your
There we
phone, man?
go.
Fall off.
How you doing?
How about you? You doing great?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing real good.
Well, first of all, thank you for taking your time. I know you have a huge fan base from Mexico,
Yeah.
but somehow I represent Colombia, I represent Venezuela, I represent Panama, and a lot of other Latin countries like Argentina, Uruguay, where people are expecting a lot out of you. Specifically, for me, everything is new.
Yeah.
I mean, because I didn't even know how to do this. I was looking for the life, and an old dude can handle this social media, but you're the king of social media right now in boxing.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm the king. I'm just, enjoying life, having fun on the screen, and just boxing. That's all I'm doing. But yeah, I'm happy to join this live with you.
No, I'm happy too. What are you doing these days? Where are you up to? I mean, I would love to know your training, 50%, 70%, 100%.
Well, every day I'm working hard. Every day I'm trying to improve. So I think in everything I do, I give 100%. So right now I'm just training with my dad in the house. We train right here, right behind me, and we're just,
Okay.
pretty much just working on our craft, working on getting better, working on strategies, working on different setups, and we just keep on working to improve.
So there was a lot of talking. You were going to face Linares in July.
Yeah, yeah, that's actually the fight that I'm looking forward to. Hopefully we get it made. Hopefully we get it done. But with the current situation with the world right now, during this pandemic, it's kind of slowed down a lot of things. So I really don't know what's gonna go on. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, you know it's not gonna happen, but definitely kids like you or boxers like you need the crowd. People are gonna be a little bit afraid, without a vaccine for the coronavirus, and it's gonna be kind of tough.
Yeah.
But do you think it's a setback for all boxers or for your career specifically, the
Uh,
coronavirus thing?
I don't think it setbacks anybody because at the end of the day, all sports are closed right now. Not just boxing, so it kind of puts everything on a hold. So it's not going to set back anybody as long as you're training, as long as you're staying sharp. So I think that if you stay focused and you stay prepared, then when the time comes, you'll be right back where you left off.
Going back to the Linares fight, you got a lot of people there who wants to fight you. You know, Devin Haney wants to fight you. Gervonta wants to fight you. You have been talking a lot about it, but why you pick Linares first?
Because I just feel like that's my path. I have to fight Linares, and I'm gonna fight either Luke Campbell and then Gervonta. But if not, just Linares, then Gervonta. We'll see how it plays out. But I just feel like that's just how it's gonna play out. I mean, I can say a lot of things. Devin Haney can say a lot of things, and Gervonta can say a lot of things. But at the end of the day, things are gonna play out how they're gonna play out. It's not like a fight's gonna happen like that. So to me, I feel like once I beat Linares, I have all control because they have not fought a person of that caliber. And then when I do beat them, then I'll be able to be like, well, I want to fight you next. So hopefully we can get this done, and hopefully that those big fights could be made pretty soon. Like I said, I want to fight Gervonta in December. That's my goal to fight Gervonta in December. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
So you're looking at perhaps Linares September and then doing Gervonta on. Gervonta on December, right?
Yeah, yeah. We're looking at that. Yeah.
You know, Eddie Ray.
True test. So then I guess what we could say is we'll have to see. I feel like I'm strong. of beating Linares, but a lot of people, they look at me and their first glance is, oh, he's not ready, or he's too young, or a lot of things like that. So I'm just here to prove people wrong. We'll see. I guess that's all you could do is we'll see when the time comes.
But I honestly think you're ready for it. It's just like you haven't been able to show nobody nothing because you have been knocking out everybody in the first round. It
Yeah.
doesn't look like how was now that because I got a lot of Latinos in the back. Like
Ask me
did
anything. Ask me any questions.
there's a lot of people just talking about the Linares fight. But they go in. They said like it's gonna be a tough fight against Linares.
Yeah.
They're talking a lot of Spanish, as I told you before.
I love my
So
Span. I love my Spanish fans. I always say te amo. I mean, I've been watching what's it called? That
Casa de
show,
Papel, Casa de
Money
Papel.
Heist. But I've been watching it in Spanish and English, so I'm learning a little bit. I love that show. Have you seen it?
Yeah,
La Casa de Papel, right?
La Casa de Papel. Yeah, of course
Yeah,
I've
La
seen it.
Casa de. I love
Who's
that
your
show. That's my favorite show. I hope to be
who's
on a
your
show like that. But
who's your favorite who's your
my
favorite
favorite
character there?
is either Professor or Denver. Those are my two favorite.
You,
Yeah.
you you don't have a crush on Tokyo like everybody else?
I know everybody has a crush on Tokyo, man. Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. But Tokyo's fire, man. She goes in there and just destroys everything. So I like
Ki-
Tokyo.
it's kind of like you when you go into the ring, man.
Man, me and Tokyo got that firepower.
What kind of challenge you're doing to your friends? I want to do the thing that you're doing. When you hit somebody in the body, I want to take those punches, man. They look tough.
Hey, you want to do the body shot challenge? That's hilarious.
Next time I'll see you, I'm going to do it. I just
All
want to
right,
check it out.
let's do it. I'm
I
down.
think I
Let's
won't
do it.
last ten punches though.
Hey, we have to see, man. Hopefully you can. It'll be funny. It'll be comical.
What kind of challenges are you doing lately?
I just been doing everything, I've been trying to do TikTok. I've just been having fun. Quarantine is pretty boring. There's not really much to do, so I've just been trying to keep my mind busy, trying to stay in shape. I don't know. I did the push-up challenge. I did a couple of dance challenges. To be honest, I'm trying to do everything right now.
I try to follow you up with the challenges, but it's too difficult. I was doing the push-ups, but 75 and clapping somebody else is too much for me. I'm a no
Oh
good.
yeah, I can't do all the dances. It's just not me. I'll punch you in the face before I dance.
So so back, who is just now talking about you? What's your favorite food?
My favorite food, I would say, is Italian food. I love Italian food. That's my thing. I love pasta. I love bolognese. Bolognese.
Bolognese?
Yeah,
Bolognese?
bolognese. Yeah, I love that. And then I think that's my favorite. That's my favorite dish right there. Right there,
You,
bolognese.
I heard something that I think everybody in the world suffers a lot, specifically now, anxious. When you were little,
Yeah,
when you were 17, I heard about it. Are you
yeah.
continuing this motivation speeches with people?
Yeah, well, whenever I have the chance, I speak on it. I speak on what I went through. Anxiety wise. Anxiety is a mental health issue, but so. It shouldn't be so looked down upon. Mental health is a thing that everybody goes through at some point in their life, and some people deal with it better than others, and some people have it at a more intense effect. So for me, it's something I've always dealt with, but once I learned how to control my emotions and once I learned my feelings, I became stronger. So I just want to help out anybody I come across with that and give people motivation and show people love because, you got to love one another. We're all human.
You think the sports helps you to control emotions? Because it's something very tough. I'm 49 and I'm still work on it.
Well, depending on how you channel that energy, training, I feel like working out, exercising helps you, with
Se fue el audio. No, no, no worry. Don't worry. Yeah. You, it's right now. There's people saying that they're depressed since the coronavirus, but I think we have a lot of tools to keep up. With this situation, we have to be strong mentally to go over it. Hey, Ryan, you got a lot of music. I have heard you listening to Frank Sinatra, and then I heard you listening to rancheras. But which is real your favorite music? you know, Besides your dad, who inspired you to box? How was your childhood there, back there in Victorville? You grew into boxing or how? If you want, yeah, it's all right. Se cayó, ¿viste, mami? Pero come mierda, ¿viste?